This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not stopping a Mercer Island street brawl, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Are you nerdy by nature? The Crosscut Ideas Festival is back with captivating conversations to quench your curiosity. Explore issues in science, health, culture, and politics with thought leaders and innovators like Ibram X. Kendi, Audie Cornish, Eric Holder, John Quillen Hill, Andrew Yang, and more. April 29th to May 6th at the Amazon Meeting Center in downtown Seattle. It's the Crosscut Ideas Festival, where curiosity and discovery connect. Get your tickets at crosscut.com/festival.
The beat of the Fox with nastiness is back on K-Fox Night Beat.
Yo, what's the deal? It's the legendary Hall of Fame DJ Mixmaster Ice from UTFO.
What's up? Who you thought this is? This is Sir Mix-a-Lot.
And this is Terry Lewis.
And I'm Grand Mixer GMS.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Third Degree.
This is JJ Hudson from the High Children family.
Sunday nights from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's K-Fox Night Beat with DJ Nastiness.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music. Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
That's my noise.
Peace. Welcome to the Fitness Corner. I'm your host, Mark Bryant, and you're going to get a whole total body workout on my show, starting off with a warm-up, aerobics, strength training, cool down, and stretching every Friday from 11:30 to 12 right here on Rainier Avenue Radio.
All of us have struggled through the COVID-19 pandemic, and many of our communities have been particularly hard hit. Some things definitely need to change, but a few things should stay the same, like protecting your child from serious diseases you can prevent now. Preventable diseases like measles, mumps, and whooping cough. Is camp, childcare, or in-person school on your family's agenda? Give your child a healthy and safe summer and school year by making sure they're up to date on vaccinations and well child visits. You have the power to protect. Call your healthcare provider to find out what vaccinations your child is due for and make an appointment today. If you need help finding a provider, visit parenthelp123.org or call the Help Me Grow Washington hotline at 1-800-322-2588. An interpretation is available.
Would you like to see when your favorite Rainier Avenue Radio show comes on? Check out our show schedule, updated weekly at rainieravenue.radio.world.
What's going on, world? It's your boy OG Mambo.
And your guy D Money. Join us along with Pint Size Patron and IDYourself
here on Fresh Juice at Rainier Avenue Radio.
Every Wednesday hump day from 9 to 11 Pacific.
Get exclusive interviews from your favorite artists, all the hottest music, and updates on what we got going on in the world.
Here go the first song.
I'm always working on the come up. Yeah, all day soon as the sun up. I always bank on what I'm gonna do, and I always end up coming through. When the odds stay low, I can win. Yeah, I'm on a 5-day low with a grin, 'cause I'm always working on the come up. Just to give you one more thing you can one up. I've been messing with the stock game, made a few investments, saw it lesson in the pocket change, and I've been losing on the crypto too, with all this new money moving to my zip code too. I've been a big old fool, investing with no rules. I blame the hypnosis of display window news. They say someone got theirs, you better get yours too. The only thing I haven't lost by now is my cool, because I'm always working on the come up. Yeah, all day soon as the sun up. I always bank on what I'm gonna do, and I always end up coming through. When the odds stay low, I can win. Yeah, I'm on a 5-day low with a grin, 'cause I'm always working on the come up. Just to give you one more thing you can one up. Life been stressful, Work insane, I might turn insane. Another burned out flame, cause the goals ain't met and the sales are low. Nothing to show for sweat, but I ain't failing, no. I'ma pull myself up by my hot top ones, then bang out all these calls until I got funds. Can't be beaten if I never give up. I'm in debt to my nuts, but I ain't sweating it much because I'm always working on the come up. Yeah, all day soon as the sun up. I always bank on what I'm gonna do, and I always end up coming through. When the odds stay low, I can win. Yeah, I'm on a 5-day low with a grin. Cause I'm always working on the come up. Just to give you one more thing you can one up. That you can one up, yeah, that you can one up. That you can one up, yeah, I'm on my come up. This is my come up, yeah. And I'm always working on the come up.
Rainier Avenue Radio. Whoa, hello. Turn that down a little bit. Hello. It's good. Every Wednesday night, you can get new hip hop and new R&B straight from us, the Juice Squad. Myself, D Money.
Whoa! The Juice Squad? I thought we a pack. A squad.
Oh, we are a pack. We are a pack. My bad.
Fire squads and all kinds of squads be going on. I want to be a squad.
He was about to pack you out.
We a pack, man. We a pack. They're different. All right, man. Juice pack, man. Juice pack. Myself, D Money.
Pint Size Patron.
OG Mambo.
IDYourself, you heard?
Yes, sir. We definitely heard that opening joint for tonight's program with one of our guests, T-James, joining us from Salt Lake City. That joint called
Working on a Come Up.
Thank you.
That's all it is, man.
I've become more surprised about the island vibes that I get, and then the artist, when I see the picture of them, it really throws me. Like, I'm always imagining some like.
Can you drop the mask, bro? Can you drop the mask? It's just a little unclear. My fault. I don't know if you need the mask on right now, but it was just difficult to you got to have it on.
There may not be any COVID in that room because you're by yourself.
Are you sure?
I don't really know.
I think COVID only likes groups of people. So like if you two or less, you should be all right.
Yeah, you should be good, man. You should be good, idea. You should be safe.
No, we just couldn't hear the questions, really all it was.
All right, man.
I gotta understand. There's a delay.
Okay.
There might be one, man. The internet, you know how it goes. But anyways, man, it's your first time ever tuning in to Fresh Juice, man. Every Wednesday night, 9 to 11 p.m., new hip hop, new R&B. We interview artists. And we also have a little fun. We play little game shows. We get you involved in the comments, man. We have fun with our guests. We get to know them in a way that you don't get to hear on any other show. So this is where you get it. And you can always follow us on all of our platforms. Facebook, of course, it's our groups, facebook.group/Fresh Juice Media. Follow us there. You can also be on IG and Twitter at Fresh Juice Media right there. And also on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com/@Fresh Juice Media. You can watch full shows on there. You can also watch clips of the shows as well. Smaller clips if you want. I don't have much time. You want to just see something really cool or funny. Yeah, just go there. If you want to watch a full show on our YouTube, make sure when you go to that page that you click on the live tab. And then you'll see all of our past live shows there for you. Otherwise, you'll just see all the smaller clips. So youtube.com/@Fresh Juice Media will take you there without even a search. All right, man. Like I said, we got a couple of guests. We got T-James, of course, but we also got our guy Zodic coming through, man. Haven't seen him in a minute, so good to see the guy who gave me my first acting role as a director. So yeah, Zodic, man, definitely gonna be talking.
Man, we gonna definitely have to talk about that project, man. That was a fire little project. Shout out to my guy John Megason, man. Rest in peace to the homie, man. Who, passed too. We're gonna get into it.
It's hard to believe that it's like 2 years later, man. But
my guy Ezra, man.
But it takes talent always. So
Also, shout out to Miles. I see you in the comments. Semakuya in the comments as well. What up, man?
Yeah, thank you, Miles. Always showing love right from the jump. Weed man.
I'm gonna hit y'all with the pull off. I'm gonna pull it halfway off when I got something to say because y'all really don't know what I got going on over here. But I'm gonna respect what y'all was asking of me and help y'all out. You feel me?
I'm just sound like mumble rap.
Right, we got to get the mask off. I felt like I was listening to an old Young Thug verse. Like
I know, right?
All
right, man. So, how's everybody's week been before we bring in our guests?
It went well, man. I celebrated my auntie's 60th birthday, so she did it big. Shout out to her.
Yeah, the big 6-0.
But my sister was in town and all that, so we we kept it family.
Yes.
Happy birthday to her, man. Happy birthday to her.
Man, well, it was a cool little weekend for me, man.
Yeah.
Happy Easter to those who participate, and get involved in it.
Mm-hmm,
But I was over at Shorty's and Pops was getting down with the Filipino food, so I was in the pancit, the lumpia, having myself a good time, man.
Classics. Bro, that's on their greatest hits.
Man, I'm trying to tell. It's on the album, Patron. Only if you know. It's on there. And I was gonna say, man, hey, shout out to Miles. But if Miles didn't check in, we would have to send for help. Like, if we didn't see it check in like in the first 10 minutes on a Wednesday, like that's abnormal. Like, call the CIA, the FBI, somebody. We
might have to, man. We might have to. But always check out Miles on Phil M Radio. That is every Tuesday at 1 p.m. right here on Rainier Avenue Radio, along with Kuya Burt and Vicky Navarro and Northcam. Check them out every for some. They talk in both Tagalog and English. So yeah, shouts out to them definitely. Let's see. Not much to report though, but I know Mambo, you're always talking about getting to the bag, but I know somebody who also be getting to the bag. She going right into the bag.
That's what they be saying. You gotta stay in your bag. You got to stay in your bag.
So we gotta have like a Mambo session where like you have like a segment talking about how people can keep their money getting up. You feel me, or something? Because getting in the bag is becoming like a quote. You feel me?
Right in the bag,
what we just witnessed right there was that cat investing in itself right there. That's betting on you. That was betting on you personified.
Double down.
I love it, man. Let's get ring in our guests, man. Let's have some fun with that. Yep, the cat's out the bag. We can move on.
and back in the bag. Oh, there we go. That's the big screen. I guess we know what that means. We got some special guests on the show, man. We got people who are multiple, talented in different venues, fields, entrepreneurs, directors, videographers, and I'm talking about my dog, my man. We got Zodic in the building, man. Make some noise.
What up? Welcome in, man. Welcome
back.
What happened?
Like, man, how you doing, man? How was your weekend, bro?
Oh man, the weekend was busy as usual, man. A lot of working. A lot of sleeping, just a lot of strategy planning with the homies, you know what I'm saying? So that, we can get out and come up and we can get on our own bag, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, right.
You trying to be just like that kitty cat.
he's trying to be like my cat Linda, man.
Linda know what time it is.
Oh man, definitely. Go ahead and fix that camera just a little bit, man. I think we got a little bit we gotta get you a little bit more closer. Yeah, there we go. All right, Mambo. We got one more. I know it's going black on the screen, so I don't know if we got you or not. You there?
Oh yeah, no, you do. Okay. Sorry about that. We got that. We got somebody who's not lame. We gonna know more than his name. It's T-James.
Yeah. Welcome to the show.
Man,
what up,
T? Good to be here.
James with a T in the front. What's going on, my man?
Oh man, it's the same old hump day, man.
Hump day.
We're getting to another week.
Happy hump day.
Get y'all humping in, man.
What you say?
Right. I ain't heard
Let's go.
in years since my high school.
Every day's a hump day, man.
Especially for Pint Size, man.
That is literally our theme song for Fresh Juice, man. So shouts out to Pint Size Patron for putting that down.
Y'all should be like hashtag humping or something.
It should be, man.
Yeah, shout out to Pint Size for getting me on the show too, man. This is dope.
Yeah, definitely.
Appreciate you, man.
And that opening joint, man, just to jump right into things, man. Working on a come up
That made me think of every day's a hump day. Like, yeah, that's all it is.
Right.
Working on the come up.
That's right, man.
Yeah, hump day
You gotta
kind of
wake
is
up every day with that
representative.
same mentality, right?
You gotta get them humps, baby.
Gotta get them humps in every day.
What feelings or experiences invoked the creativity for you to even put that to pen? Because as artists, something's driving for it, you know, whether it's something you went through, something you saw, a story you heard, a post, you know, where you're like,
sure.
you know what, I think whether or not people gonna feel it, that this is a message I want to get out.
For sure, man. Like, honestly, it was like a time where like things in like my work career and music career, nothing was like really happening. And, you know, you kind of, after like failing enough, it kind of like wears on you, right? And you're just like, oh my God, man. But you just like got to just like keep pushing through, right? And so I almost wrote it as like a self-coaching song, right?
Yeah.
Like, bro, this is what you need to do. Just keep working on that come up. And no matter what happens, like, as long as you're doing that, like, good things are going to happen. You know what I mean? Even if you don't reach your final goal, like, good things are going to happen. So, like, that's really why I wrote it.
I mess with that tough, man. From myself, I've been thinking of like making a theme song for myself, like something I can play every day that I need to hear.
Happy Hump Day, happy hump.
I really relate to that also, bro. Because I mean, writing in the perspective of talking to yourself in that messaging, we're all going through the same things as somebody else. So when you do that, then I'm gonna hear it a different way that Zodic hears it and ID hears it, and you know that we all hear it a different way, and the messaging is still gonna hit the same because we all, you know, working on that come up.
Hey, for those of you that don't know, I battled T-James.
Oh, say what?
At Dante's,
Okay,
yeah.
but who won though?
He won. He beat me. He beat me fair and square.
Hey, can we find the footage?
But then to go from that, right, to find out this dude could sing, like I was like, why does this dude?
Patron, you didn't want to give us a clip of that before the show.
Wait, he brought the singing out in the battle?
No, man. I knew better than that.
Y'all got a clip of that?
There is a clip. It's on YouTube for sure. T-James versus Patron.
I think I got lucky because that was the first battle that I ever did, and like I just went into it with like all the piss and vinegar that I had in my being, and I think maybe Patron, you know, let off the gas a little bit, thinking that this was my first battle and everything.
It was his birthday.
It was my birthday too, so I had all my friends. And I had my. It was my venue right there, bro. So the cards were.
Okay, so would you say that you could? Would you say you could beat him again?
Bro, I think Patron could probably mop the floor with me now, bro.
I mean, bro, ain't number sharper than two.
No, it all do rematches.
You can tell by his hair. That's young Patron.
that was a minute ago. True.
That was a long time ago.
But
man,
it says 9 years ago.
That bar burnt down.
But it was his first.
Yeah, that bar's not even standing.
That bar burnt down for sure.
Yeah, it says 9 years ago.
On fire right now.
That was like the very beginning of A-Hat Washington, which turned into Sky Tier.
Yeah, really. Well, it was actually before that, I think.
That was way before that, but this was like the precursor. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, I got good 10 years ago.
Hey, that's smooth. Let's give you T-James, bro. So
this is a solid 10 years ago for sure.
Right. So this is battle number 1. Walk us through the rest of the battle journey. I mean, how did
he hasn't battled in a while?
Was it one and done? How many more do we get?
So yeah, man, like, you know, I got into the battle thing because I mean, obviously the scene in Olympia was dope, man. Like the 4 MCs by MCs thing was going on. They had A-Hat that was trying to get started. ABL was still kicking pretty hard. Like it was kind of the thing going on. And so like, you know, I was always like more interested in making music, but it seemed like a good like brand alignment to, you know, I mean, they're all hip hop heads, right?
Right.
And so I was like, man, I'm going to try this out. I mean, it's fun as hell, man. Like it's so much fun to do it. But I always thought like the juice was just like never worth the squeeze for me, man. Like it is so hard.
You did there.
No, I
that
feel
stuff
that.
is so hard.
Because it's also like instant gratification for your writing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you came up with it like 4 days ago, and now people are like really cheering for it. Whereas, you write a song, nobody's gonna hear it for like 4 months probably.
Right, and you're probably not going to hear their like instant feedback.
But you're right though. The trade-off is way different.
I mean, you put like 4 songs of material into a battle, and like you're just like hoping that it gets like over 1,000 views on YouTube, and like whereas like your music, I mean, is like
it can
be played over and over again. I mean, it's evergreen. You can always come back to it. You can always play it again, and it's always got that same kind of value. But like old battles, I feel like don't get played nearly as much as new stuff that's coming out.
Even like the major rap.
Well, I say this a lot.
Right into my ID the question. That's so funny.
I say I don't get off work and like throw a battle on the way home.
Right.
But
I've got a playlist of battles that I keep coming back to.
Maybe I'm the only weird one because I do sometimes. Like
that might inspire a little road rage, guys. So
you know what I mean?
As if there's not already enough out in this city.
I know, right?
Sun's out too, so people be doing crazy things.
I was curious though. Were you singing before you were rapping?
Yeah.
Okay. I could like when I heard the song, I was like, I could hear the depth for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
before you.
I always thought like in making music. I mean, I love rapping for sure, but I've never really considered myself just like a rapper. Like people are always doing these like 96 bar tracks and stuff, and just like going ham. And like, I mean, that's just like never been me, right? So, I mean, I always love making melodies. I always love making stuff that people can sing along to, and so that's definitely what I like to do best. And so that comes through in a lot of my music.
Man, speaking of your music, and I want to go back to the opening song, Working on a Come Up. I heard there was a story about a crazy video idea that you got in the works for that.
Yeah, man. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty epic for me right now. Like I get to work with this guy named Jeff Panzer. If you're not familiar with him, he's a legendary music video producer. He's done stuff. He's been around for like 40 some years. I don't know, but doing stuff for Billy Idol, Boy George, the Rolling Stones, Paul McCartney, John Mellencamp, the whole Lil Wayne, Drake, Nicki Minaj, like you name it. Like he made Nelly's Country Grammar. Like he made that music video.
What?
And now he's gonna make Working on a Come Up music video for T-James. And I'm like, I'm stoked, man. Like to be able to cross paths with this guy, and the fact that I sent him my music, he was into it. Said that this could work great for a video, and now we got a whole shoot lined up for next month, and it's gonna be wild, man.
How did you guys end up crossing paths? Talk about a little bit about that.
So like, there's this dude in Salt Lake City. Alan Luchetti, and he is in the film industry. He like used to work in like news and like filming like anchors and stuff. But then he like ventured off and started filming stuff for like Netflix or different networks and stuff. Got, I guess, involved with some people who know people, and I guess he's the one that actually like met Jeff Panzer, and they hit it off. Jeff just retired from the music industry and making his own career. Now all he's focusing on is like mentoring Alan to kind of give him all of his knowledge, and so he's helping him direct some music videos. And so Alan this is the second music video that he'll be making with him, and they chose T-James to work with. So man, I couldn't be more grateful, man.
That's awesome.
That's dope, man. That's fire right there, man.
Will this be your biggest production as far as music videos?
Bro, 100%.
Gotcha.
100%. I mean, I'm putting everything into this, man. Like I just wanted to like make a splash, right? Like, if you're going to be working with someone, that's kind of on the inside, right? Like this is like, these are people he's connected with that, I would never even dream of ever talking to, and he's got him on speed dial. Like Lil Wayne is the homie for him. He's made like 100 Lil Wayne videos, and like Lil Wayne's the GOAT to me. So I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy, right?
Right.
So have you guys like corresponded much? Like, has he told you any stories about any working with any of these artists?
Yeah, and actually,
you
like
can
the
share.
idea for like the video is actually kind of a reenactment sort of thing of a video that he did, I think with the Rolling Stones that he did in New York City with them. He's like, well, it's not New York City, it's Salt Lake City, but it's gonna work. And I was like, man, I like it. And so, I mean, but yeah, he's talked to. He also is kind of modeling the video after Lil Wayne's Lollipop. You've seen that video. And so like he's all about like making the artist just like look their best and bringing the best out of the artist. And he really just like is a super nice guy and easy to get along with. Just really wants you to do your best so that we can all make like the best product together.
In what way is he remodeling the Lollipop video by Wayne?
So like in the Lollipop video, Lil Wayne is like on top of a limousine, right?
Yeah.
He's like on top of a limousine. He's going through the city. So what we're doing is similar. Is we're renting like a big truck and it's got a flatbed trailer that we're going to be pulling. We're going to be going through Salt Lake City at 5 miles an hour through the streets with a police escort.
What?
With a full band on the back of the trailer. It's going to be playing my song live. And I'm going to be the front man with a mic.
Yeah,
and
bro.
It's going to be going right through
Whoa!
You need to send us like clips, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. It's going to be epic, man. I'm trying to do like, I'm sending like press releases and stuff to the radio stations and like, like trying to get it out there, you know?
Wow.
And we're just gonna be filming like reactions and stuff. I mean, we're gonna be out there for 2 hours playing the same song like over and over again. So it's gonna be wild.
Wow,
that's dope, bro. That's fire.
Are you at the scheduling phase yet, or are you still raising funds to make it happen?
No, we're locked, man. Like
you're locked.
I believe we're gonna be shooting. I'm 90% sure we're gonna be shooting 5/13. So that's the second Saturday in May.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're locked. Like we got like the insurance, we got the permits from the city, we got the cops all paid to come through.
Cops on the pay,
Bro.
bro.
You got that.
Be careful who you hire, man. Be careful who you hire.
Police in my city, man. I keep their pockets greased up.
Hey man, you gotta remember they work for us, right? They work for us.
Hey, yeah, I might need a Fresh Juice media pass so I can pull up with the DSLR and do some work. You did.
Come on through, man. Come on through, because that's going to be part of it too. Is that we're actually going to have people out in the streets, kind of filming with their phones, and we're going to use all that footage in the actual final production.
Well, if you need a +1, I got you. I'll just be there. Like,
man, it is about to be the T-James takeover music video of Salt Lake City, man. That's really
dude.
cool,
I like the idea because it's just like it's bold, you know, like
very.
It's bold and it's loud, and I love it.
For people who never been out there, man, talk about like how do you think the culture is going to be receptive to it, or how is the local underground scene? Is this something typical? Is there other people in a lane who are trying to, you know, or are you creating an entirely new narrative for, you know what I'm saying, the scene out there? Because for Seattle, we've seen stuff like that with like the Martial Law Band when they started doing their thing with the float and things of that nature.
Yeah.
And that was, you know, pretty innovative for the moment and the time being. So I'm just interested where you guys are at with that and like the reception for that, what you're feeling to come from the local scene. Because right now, the national scene, you see, we're excited out here, you know, at least in Seattle. So, you know,
there's something about hip hop, you know, it's very contentious. And, you know, the same way here in Salt Lake City, I think that everybody's kind of doing their own thing here. And there are definitely some people that are doing some cool things.
Hey, do you know any Mormon rappers?
Mike the Mormon.
Mike the Mormon.
Wow.
I was just taking a shot in the dark.
Well, you guys,
we got him.
We got to hit up to the next break, man. So definitely we gotta pay some bills as always. So we got a joint from Gremlin before that though, a cat from California. And this joint called Say You Love Me. So enjoy that right now. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio, Gremlins, Say You Love Me. We'll be back with T-James and Zodic.
Say you love me, but don't disappear at me. Oh, I'm begging, please don't leave yourself dry. Please don't leave yourself.
I'm trying to run from my past while I'm filling up this glass. Stuck inside this ocean mind, I don't really care what you ask. Like, are you okay? I say I'm not, so go away. Cause the demons that I thought were long gone, they've been hiding in the dark like a stowaway. And they don't like your light, it sends them into a fight or flight. Forgive me if you cry tonight. I wish my thoughts were the silent type, but they explode like a dynamite. Laying low till the time is right, then it takes over like a tidal wave. Until there's not a single life to save. I'm sorry for dragging you way down into this abyss with me. You said you never seen anybody drown so blissfully. And somehow you continue forgiving me. But I know at some point you'll start to think of me differently. I really hate the person I've become. I wish we met before the trauma, back when I was young. Way back when I wasn't terrified of falling in love. Cause now it doesn't matter what you do, it's not enough. So
say you love me, but don't disappear at me. Oh, I'm begging, please don't leave yourself dry. Please don't leave yourself. Say you love me, but don't disappear at me. Oh, I'm begging, please don't leave yourself dry. Please don't leave yourself.
But I don't wanna be this guy. Baby, you're the reason why I'll be killing all these demons, or at least I'll try. Hate you had to see the side of me I always keep inside. Since I can't remember all the issues been eating me alive. Sleep deprived, but I'm wide awake, trying to fix all of my mistakes. I don't care how much time it takes, cause I'm aware that my life's at stake. I don't wanna just go through life not knowing what love was like. I'm looking at it in a whole new light, for once doing something right. Yeah, I thought love was fake, but it wasn't never true. Biggest issue with my exes is that they were never you. Yeah, they tried and they cried, but I guess they never knew I could never be with them, cause I was only meant for you. And I don't wanna ruin this, like I always do in my relationships. Sabotaging used to have its usefulness, but fuck it, I'ma take the risk, cause I'm sick of saying this.
Say you love me, but don't disappear at me. Oh, I'm begging, please don't leave yourself dry. Please don't leave yourself. Say you love me, but don't disappear at me. Oh, I'm begging, please don't leave yourself dry. Please don't leave yourself.
Yo, this is Liz Sims. You're rocking with Fresh Juice at Rainier Avenue Radio with D Money, Pint Size Patron, IDYourself, and OG Mambo.
Hold on, say it one more time. Paint.
Say pine. Say pint. There you go.
Generational wealth. Generational wealth. Generational wealth. What is generational wealth? We asked our communities, and this is what they had to say.
When I think about generational wealth, I think about history. I think about the history of exploitation, what led us to today. Some people live a certain social economic way, and the majority does not get to live in that same way. Perhaps they don't want to live that way. I don't know.
Generational wealth has some really strong positives and some really strong negatives. At its best, it's ways that communities can grow, find security for themselves. It's a way to make sure that your children and their children and each generation thereafter has opportunities to find joy and growth and make a difference in the world.
This campaign to create awareness to generational wealth is brought to you by the Department of Neighborhoods Generational Wealth Initiative, the Washington Housing Finance Commission, and Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Join Rainier Avenue Radio from 5 to midnight with Sunday evening sound sessions. Jazz from the Cabinets from Big Poppy.
That's right. It's time once again for Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy.
Sergio LaCour's Love Lines.
It's Sergio's Love Lines with Sergio LaCour. Go to the phone line. Tell her who we talking to.
Sage Prince, Just My Opinion.
This is Sage. It's just about going to do it for the first half of Just My Opinion.
K-Fox Nightbeat with Nasty Ness Rodriguez.
It's the beat of the Fox. K-Fox Nightbeat, Nasty Ness.
You know what? You're going to listen from 5 to midnight. Just turn it on and don't stop. DJ Alibaba. The Underground Surround Sound Star Time with Paul Pearson.
Thanks for tuning in. My name is Paul Pearson.
Sunday evening sound sessions on Rainier Avenue Radio. Trust me, you'll be listening the entire time from 5 to midnight. Sunday evening, your sound session on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Are you nerdy by nature? The Crosscut Ideas Festival is back with captivating conversations to quench your curiosity. Explore issues in science, health, culture, and politics with thought leaders and innovators like Ibram X. Kendi, Audie Cornish, Eric Holder, John Quillen Hill, Andrew Yang, and more. April 29th to May 6th at the Amazon Meeting Center in downtown Seattle. It's the Crosscut Ideas Festival, where curiosity and discovery connect. Get your tickets at crosscut.com/festival.
What's good? This is Zodic Flow. You checking out Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice with D-Money, Pint Size Patron, and your boy ID-Yourself.
I still need it right away. Slip down my face, now I'm gonna see it night and day. Even though I slip, yeah, I messed up, now I big like a tidal wave. Tryna pick it up where we left it, there's no hideaway. Mosh pit, I ain't wanna really knock it, but keep your hands up on my pockets. Hottest fly like rockets, so many other in the streets never watch it. Can't top it, that body moving and my vibes subsonic. Mosh pit, they be working all day, cut it loose. Stay a little to the bottom of my booth. Nothing, I left with a two. For real, been a light, but I still be wanting a little shawty. Maybe when I hit 40, cruising to see we get naughty. But you'll see, ayy. I still need it right away. Slip down my face, now I'm gonna see it night and day. Even though I slip, yeah, I messed up, up like a tidal wave. Tryna pick it up where we left it, there's no hideaway. Mosh pit. Working to stack up the bread, then I'm finna keep it low key. Never went to Malibu, me and got two neighbors know me. I chase bags, I don't sleep, I hate sitting in the nosebleeds. They so jealous of me, girls listen to me, cause I just feed them protein. Man, I just be acting different, when you acting funny, man, you gotta fix it. Promethazine, your self-esteem, and routine, little boo, she had to kick it. Now I gotta get it out of system. At first sight, she thought I was a ticket, ghosted that, now she real vindictive. But you'll see, ayy. I still need it right away. Slip down my face, now I'm gonna see it night and day. Even though I slip, yeah, I messed up, now I'm big like a tidal wave. Tryna pick it up where we left it, there's no hideaway. Mosh pit, I ain't wanna really knock it, but keep your hands up on my pockets. Hottest fly like rockets, so many other in the streets never watch it. Can't top it, that body moving and my vibes subsonic.
And cut. We're live on Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice, every Wednesday night, 9 to 11 p.m., hosted by the Juice Pack. That's Zodic right there. Heard his joint. It's called Tidal Wave in the video for that.
I like that.
Yeah, that was clean, man. Y'all, that was the one-shot video?
Yeah, that was a one-shot like dance video. We literally had like no practice before.
Wow.
So we literally practiced like on the spot there. One of the guys like didn't even know about the music video until like 5 minutes before. I needed another dancer. I called him. He was in the area. I was like, yo, can you come through, bro? I will buy you some food. He's like, all right, I'll be there in 10 minutes, bro. I was like, dude, you're a clutch, bro. So he
wow,
clutch, man.
Shout to him, man.
Yes, for real. Shout out to him. He just
did you choreograph that dance yourself?
Well, I did, yeah. And I was just like, okay. So I sent them like a video. I was like, okay, here's how the dance is supposed to go. And like, obviously, you know, none of them's like professionals, like, you know, so we had to like just keep doing it over and over. And it was a one shot too. So like, sometimes we didn't do anything wrong. Sometimes, you know, the camera person did it wrong. Like, oh, we got to do it again. I'm like, you know, that was actually a pretty good take. It's like, now we got to do it again. Bro, at the end, I was so tired, bro.
How many takes did that take?
Oh my god, I don't even remember. I know it took at least like 6 or 7 because we were there for I think like an hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, we were there. It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. But I was expecting like 30, 40 minutes.
You're like, all right, let's go. Like,
where did you shoot it?
We shot it at Tacoma. So like that globe, I think it was like a memorial or something. So like somebody suggested it to me, like one of the dancers. So like, yo, that would be a great place to do it. Because it has like the globe there and it's near the ocean. So the track was called Tidal Wave. So like literally like the music video started off with me looking out in the ocean, and then I walk over to the group, and then we just start dancing.
QPZ in the comments.
Yeah, Quentin Peters right there. Let's
What up?
go.
Yeah, that's my homie, bro. That's my homie. Dog, we did a music video too, so
word.
he's working on it right now, like as we speak.
Ooh.
I got a music video with QP, man.
Hey,
Bellevue Dreams.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it
Bellevue
out?
Dreams.
It's
Yeah,
out.
Bellevue Dreams out.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
definitely.
check it out.
Check it out.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Man, so did you it sounds like you was like kind of like the head on the directing and the cure, you getting the crew together and things like that. You kind of got the one-man band thing going. Talk a little bit about it, man, the development process on getting that, because that's a lot to bear on your shoulders. People can kind of casually talk about, like, I did a video, but calling people, organizing, even getting a videographer and two people to show up is tricky, you know?
Yeah, I think after doing that movie in 2021, like it made things so much more easier for me, because like I literally have to do all of that, like literally by myself, getting the people together, planning it, you know, getting food, picking people up, sometimes dropping them off after shoots. So literally like doing it for music was like no biggie for me, because I was like, okay, I know how to do it. I need to contact, who would be interested in doing it, and then like give them enough time to like consider it, like, you know, giving them the time so that they can actually do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like give them like a month in advance, and then just constantly reminding them like, hey, you still gonna come? It's like, hey, I'll buy you some food, I'll drive or whatever, like blah blah blah, like, blah, like, you know what I'm saying? Because like most of the people, like I didn't even pay them, like they were just homies, and they just really appreciate me and like what I do, and they understand, like they might not understand like my ideas, but they understand like, hey, like this guy is driven, this guy's ambitious, and he's going somewhere, so like we want to help him. So I appreciate them all. I'm just really considerate of like everybody who just decided to just do it, because they could all just be like, nah, screw that, I'm staying at home.
I mean, I just want to, I don't mean to cut you off, man, but I just want to say a lot of people won't like offer food, gas money of their own to drop people home. Like when you just said, when people see somebody are on their way to doing something, they want to help and support that. When you tell somebody you'll feed them, it's like, yo, man, like I want to help that person out. They're willing to like put food in my, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people can tell, like you're at the point where you're willing to offer whatever you can offer. You know what I mean, to get kind of like, you know what I'm saying? So it's dope that you're,
it's the least I could do. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're literally putting in work. So like I'm reimbursing. I gotta reimburse you somehow. Like, you know,
it's only fair.
Like gas don't run on friendship. I'm sorry, dog. You feel me?
You're gonna need 90 minutes straight, man. You're gonna need some pizza.
Yes, bro. Like, you know, like, dude, I did like 3 music videos, like, well, just in total. So like the music video that y'all just saw, we did that in November, I think, and then I did one in December, and then one in January. And then January, that's where I actually had the most people. We had, I think, about like that video, and then that will be coming out like with my mixtape drop. I think in like May or June, somewhere around that time frame. We had about like 20 people come, and then I just got the pizza and water, and like literally like a bunch of them didn't even know who I was. They were just actors, and I just hit them up online, and they're local. They're like, yeah, we want to get something on our resume. So we're like, screw it. Like, you gonna feed us? All right, screw it.
KJ, one of our listeners says, put some food in my belly and I'll rob a bank for you.
Easy, bro. We'll talk, dude. We'll talk.
Hey, yo, KJ, you need to relax.
Hey, talk a little bit about that movie production, man, because you have my dog featured in it. I already shouted him out. My guy John Megason. So that's how it fell across my lap, and I got to tune in. And I seen D Money in the mix. I was like, oh, okay, that's a real local production. But you know, like, especially considering that was your first run at that too. You know,
as a director, yes. So
yeah, so like you being your first run at that as a director, you know, the production came together, you know, relatively well. I think people should go out there and develop their own opinions and get the tunes and give my man his views regardless. But talk about that process a little bit, bro.
Well, you know, it was a kind of trial through error type thing. I was stumbling as I was going. You know, you could tell that I didn't really know what I was doing, but like I had the idea, I had the like a good enough rough plan, like, you know what I'm saying, to just keep everybody together and all that type of stuff. The equipment, like I got it like issued by the school because I went to Eastern Washington at the time. So, and I was like back in Seattle because like I moved back in my parents' house. So I was literally like shooting like a whole production while I was living with my parents, and like we had like a deadline too. So I think we had like a month and a half to get it done. So we shot it in 3 days, and it was like 3 different groups of like actors. So like not everybody was even in the same group. So like literally like I had to repeat like the same things to like the same cast, and sometimes even like a different crew, you know what I'm saying? And just really I just had to just learn as I was going. And like each day I was getting better and learning from the last day. So honestly, I'm very fortunate for that, and I'm really glad it came out very well, and a lot of people just liked it. So.
Man, what manifested the idea, man? What planted the seed? Because I mean, we all multifaceted. Like I feel like anybody creative, like they creative in some other realm, whether it's artistically, videos, whether you can rap and battle, sing, paint, you know what I mean? So what inspired that idea for you to fully pursue it, you know, already doing that? And it was perfectly aligned with what you're doing because it was a musical based movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And crazy enough too, I put my music in the movie.
Oh, I'm hip. Yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, I think I wrote that script in like a week. Cause like I was just like, man, cause I just write down like a bunch of like movie ideas. And then like literally I was just like, okay, I was like, which one am I gonna write? Because I got to do a short film. I was like, oh, this one looked good. And like literally like I had like one sentence of like the premise, and then like the premise was like at the scene where like John and Ezra, like they were like walking out of the bar, and this is where like Ezra finds out that like his girl's been cheating on him, right? And he's so like literally like that was basically like the stem,
the premise that you developed it for.
Yes. And so I was like, okay, I was like, how do I create this and turn this into a whole like, you know, short film? And basically I just had to write it from the beginning, and you know, I took my time with it, like all that stuff, and it was pretty short, so I was like, okay, I could do it quick. And you know, yeah, and that's how it came about. And I always want my stories to mean something. Like I always want people to leave and come back with something, or just learn from something, like from a different perspective. So I was just like, you know, why not just write about 3 black main characters? Because nobody really sees black main characters anymore. And especially like in this sense, in this perspective, where you have like everybody's dealing with like family problems, like everybody can relate to that. But like nobody can relate to just actually like seeing like the struggles, like, you know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of times you don't even really see the struggles in the film, but like you're seeing like, especially Ezra's character, like he was just going through it, like he was a child, and then like his mom is not around, his mom comes back, and then just when he gets to just vent in front of her, she passes out and he thinks she's dead. And I was just like, oh my gosh, because like originally like they were just gonna have like a whole conversation, like them just going back and forth. I was like, that's kind of boring. I was like, we need something that, like something interesting. I was like, yo, what if she doesn't say anything? What if she just dies? I was like, what literally just died? I was like, yo, that would make people go crazy. I was like, damn. I was like, this is good. I was like, this stuff made me want to cry. So, you know, I try to challenge myself too in just different ways and just do something different. That's just, you know, the type of person I am.
Yeah, for sure.
Did doing it the first time make you want to do it again?
Oh, yes, without a doubt. But, you know, this time with more people, and people were actually helping me. But now, since I actually have something to my name, and the fact that it came back with awards, like multiple awards, like, that's awesome. And that's definitely something, you know, where
that's encouraging.
It'll encourage people to actually work with me. People will have like seen my next script, because I'm trying to do like a feature film now. People be like, yeah, like I'm down to like be in your film. I'm down to help.
Yeah, we even talked about it once or twice in passing after I seen that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I said,
bro.
I said, my man's is working. Hey, let me let you know, boy. Hey, I'm Omar Epps in the flesh, man. Black
Yeah, I'm actually like trying to.
He's just from Juice. He's from Fresh Juice.
Yeah, see.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, I'm trying to like do something like, because like the last movie was a drama, so I actually wrote a comedy film. But like when you see the premise, it doesn't look like a comedy film. It looks more like a horror film. People are like, whoa, like how's this a comedy film? And then people read the script like, okay, I get it. Like this is actually really funny. This is actually like, you know, I tried to like, and like the thing is, I had to write like a 90-page script, same thing off of a sentence. And I was like, okay, how do I take this sentence and make it into a whole film? And then literally I had to just like look deep inside my brain. I'm like, okay, what's something funny that I could put here? What's something that I would find funny?
You know what I mean? And I had to sit there for like a couple of minutes and just toss ideas around, and then I just figured stuff out, and then it would just chain together. But writing a feature film script is definitely one of the toughest things I had to do, and I think I did that in like 3 months.
Wow,
took me about 3 months. Yeah,
wow.
I did that in it was 22. Yeah, like I started in like 2021. I started in 2021. It was like November, December, and then I finished like February. So I still have to like clean it up and all that type of stuff. But no, yeah, the premise, like majority is basically done. So.
Have you been to like a film festival?
I haven't been to one, no, but I've submitted to like multiple like film festivals. That was because it was during.
I mean, that's how you got your awards.
Yeah, it was during the time where it was like COVID and stuff, and like
Gotcha.
most of them were like out of state too.
Gotcha.
So it's just like I couldn't.
They
I
do
couldn't,
one
like,
here,
travel.
right? Or do they?
Oh yeah, they do one in Washington. Yeah, in Seattle.
You said the word submit. You have to submit to those. I mean, you said we're festival.
Yeah,
I think
so
we're festival.
pretty much like this is how I know how to do it. So I think how this is just what generally like the consensus how everybody does it is that there's this website called Film Freeway, right? So basically you can search up like any film festivals, and like some festivals are specific to like genres. Like some you have to just submit horror films, some you can only submit short films, like 90 or feature films only, like films with just kids in it, like whatever. So you have to figure out which film festival fits best for you, like all that type of stuff or whatever. And even then, like you have to pay a fee to enter, right? And so every film festival's fee is different, like, you know. And even when you pay the fee, like the odds of you like being selected is not very high, like, you know what I'm saying? So like the fact that like the first two that I actually got heard from were award winners from both Toronto and like I think it was one in like France or Europe. Wow, it's crazy. I was looking at it, I was like, yo, I was like, dude, that's not right. I was actually on the phone with John. I was like, John, I was like, you will not believe what happened, bro. We just won like 2 awards at the same time. And like on the same day. He's like, what? I was like, dude, I'm looking at it right now. I was like, this is not real. I was like, bro, this is not real. And then like I got a trophy from Florida for best first time filmmaker.
Wow.
And it was funny. I showed it to my mom, and she was just like, she grabbed it. She was laughing. She's like, I
knew what I meant.
I know it's wanted to take you to school. Yes. But she was like down at me in front of me. She's like, it's a waste of time. So
well, I feel like your mother thought back to the day she first looked at you like, you're gold. I know it. I just know you gold. You just solid gold, yo.
Yeah, well,
that's
I mean,
what's
she
up,
says I'm her favorite, you know.
Okay.
All the other siblings, they get offended. I'm just like, hey, bro, like, not everybody.
Hey, are you guys all talented in some different fashion?
No, it's just me. It's just me. Like, it's unfortunate.
It's crazy because like me and my brothers and sisters were all differently talented. We really are, but like sometimes I guess different.
Okay, and some families are like that. My family, they're literally like just very like business oriented, and they just keep their head down, and they're kind of like they're very extroverted like when they're in the house, but then when they're around people they don't know, they're just nice and introverted. They don't really care, and they just kind of they just go with the flow of me. Like I'm the youngest, and like I've always been around that, and my mind has always been like, yo, this is boring, like I need to spice it. I'll always say something funny, and or like something just strange or different. They're just like, why are you like that? Like you're crazy. What's wrong with you? And I'm just like, something's wrong with you. Like you guys are just talking about houses and real estate. It's so boring. I'm like, yo.
And how many siblings do you have?
I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. Yeah.
Okay.
And so my oldest brother lives with my parents still. Yeah. My second oldest brother, he actually has his own place, and he's just working in like business. And then my sister, she works, I don't even know what she does. I think communications or something. All I know is she works at home. That's it. So I'm just like, and it's all similar things. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's,
salute to everybody living at home with their parents. Like it's
yeah.
Well, KJ's
ready.
KJ's going crazy right now. He says Zodic took all the talent of the family. Okay.
He also wants to know. KJ wants to watch all your shorts.
He also says it's always the youngest man. We be out here with crazy ideas, and he also wants to know where he can. Like Patron said, where can you find all your shorts?
So like all my videos, you can find it on my YouTube link. It's just pretty much just Zodic. or you can go on my Instagram on my link tree. It has a direct link to my YouTube, so that's where all of my music videos are there. All the film ideas that I've done, like in school, out of school, even just help with people, collab and stuff. So my Instagram is Zodic, ZODIC_flow, or you can just look up the movie itself. It Takes Talent. You can see the trailer on there in the movie. It's about like 30 minutes. So yeah,
for sure. And on that note, we're going to go into our show and tell portion. So we definitely have that on Zodic on how to find his film and all of his materials there. But T-James, I know you're also trying to raise a little bit more funds for this music video and the album. So you're selling shirts. So
I'm selling this shirt right here.
Oh, you're wearing it too, but
I'm wearing it too. I came prepared.
That's the wear, bro.
Yes, yes.
Awesome.
But yes,
I like that. I got a yellow all over my car. I like that.
We can
yeah,
see
man.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody's working on a come up of some sort. So I feel like, it's relatable. And
yeah, it's more than just the album that you're trying to promote and the music video and the song, but it's like, relatable, a parable, if you will. So
exactly.
Life. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And I know your label also has like a big store that's also a part of. So some of the things right there in that store.
So when I moved to Utah, met some artists here, and we started a little artist label, kind of artist collective, and we just been working together and pooling resources. And we built a website and started an LLC, got everything in-house to start printing up T-shirts. We're selling them online and booking shows and just doing our thing, man. It's a beautiful thing.
So that's LSTBYZ. Does that stand for anything?
Lost Boys, probably.
Oh yeah, we just taking out the vowels again because it's cool, right? Because abstract.
It's just it looks better, man. It just looks better.
Right. Oh wow.
Well, the vowels cost more. You know that.
KJ just found your IG. Awesome, you copped a new follower. Okay.
Appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate you. Every follower is love, for real. Like,
KJ is actually a real big film buff.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually watching It Takes Talent as we speak.
I could say so.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate the love, guys, for real. And and people keep telling me, yo, you gotta make another movie. I'm like, yo, I definitely want to do it, And I think after I dropped this mixtape, I was gonna want to head back into it. I'm actually back in like doing like film works with people right now, just assisting them like on their productions and stuff. And just learning, like just watching people watch what they do, the good things they do, the bad things that they do as well, just all that stuff and just gaining a network too. So.
For sure. Our guy Patron's got a big event coming up here, man. He's taking on Sully on April. That's in 3 days. Yeah, that's this weekend.
Y'all gonna bring him on the show too?
Are you still writing?
Sure, we could. I'm pretty much done, man.
Let's hope.
I got like 30 seconds left on my third round that I'm gonna just
see, and that's what's crazy too. Like for this battle stuff, like I'd have to have my thing fully set like at least a week in advance. If I made any changes, man, I'd be so thrown off come game time.
I battled like 60. I battled like 60 times, and I always try to be done a week before, and I'm never done a week before.
That was my question.
But the thing is, if you don't shoot for it, you can't even. You know what I'm saying? You'll never hit
right.
it.
You won't get close, right?
All right,
you
so
don't find
that's this weekend. That's weekend on the 15th. Railway Club, Vancouver. Doors are open at 4:30. Sully versus Patron. Fully loaded. Set the bar entertainment.
I was gonna say, for the record, I literally just finished the first and second rounds on the way here.
Man,
oh
that's
my
what's up.
gosh!
But they were just
Does
like
that
touch-ups. They were just.
Does that bring like
lightweight bars or?
Nah, I'm going hard on this one, man.
All right.
Yeah, they paying me to come out. You know what I'm saying? I
love it.
Pay for it.
Do you find it positive pressure?
Disaster got booked as a host.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, he's gonna be hosting up there in Vancouver.
All right.
Yeah, how you get booked to host, man? I want to host one of them, Patron.
We gotta get you on the hosting gigs, man, for sure.
That'd
you definitely do your thing.
All right.
That'd be fun, man. Me and Zodic, matter of fact, that's what we're gonna make the movie around. A battle, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, KJ.
Well, me and John, we were talking. They're wanting to see you. So I'm like, yo.
Hey, I gotta be a main character, bro. I don't know how we gonna work it out.
He got main character energy, man. But the radio station's got a baseball game going on this Friday. Got a couple of ranked teams. Chiefs Self, Seattle Prep. That's happening on Friday right here on Rainier Ave on Steve Cox Memorial Park. That's in White Center, I believe. So, yeah, check that out on Friday. Metro League Baseball. Also, next week, Rainier Avenue Radio is celebrating Earth Day all week long with a whole week celebration. Earth deserves more than a day. There'll be conversations, stories, films, and live programming pretty much from like 10 a.m. all the way until like 7 p.m. at night. So, unfortunately, due to all the live programming, I do a lot of production for the station. So Fresh Juice will actually be off next week due to this celebration. So tune into all those broadcasts. You can go to calltoconscience.world to see the schedule of all these events going on all day, Monday through Friday, next week, 17th through 21st. Earth deserves more than a day.
We love the Earth.
Make sure you heard that, Miles and KJ, we are off next week.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. KJ says y'all better walk to work on Earth Day. Okay. You got a joke, man.
City Miles.
He also says Mambo would do his thing as host for sure. Okay. Speaking of love, let's give some birthday love real quick. And just a couple of weeks ago, man, we had on Bryce Bowden. So happy birthday to him.
Happy B-Day, Bryce.
My God, man, he's doing big things, man. That project dropped too. He's got some heat with Greg Seif coming.
Yeah, that's actually a picture with him with Michael Rocks, man. They had a song that they just recently dropped. So we got VZ, another former guest of the show. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, VZ.
VZ, man. We got one more, I think. Melly Darby. If you don't know about her, man, responsible for booking the Crocodile, Rain City, man, huge for the live entertainment scene in here in Seattle, man. So Melly Darby, big happy birthday to her as well.
She looks fun.
I know, right? I picked a real good picture for that one.
Happy B-Day to Melly.
Melly Darby, man. All right. Any other birthdays?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my nephew. Turned 18 today.
Happy birthday, nephew.
Happy birthday, Bubba.
Bubba.
The big 1-8.
Okay. Any other birthdays?
Man, we might as well just do it all month long because both my boys got the whole month. I got one at the very beginning and one at the end. So, you know, to the young Mambos of the world, my young lives, man, got to wish them happy birthday, Reno and Q.
Okay. Happy birthday to them.
Okay, yes. Got a couple of Aries babies. Okay.
Well, I see. I got one Aries and then I got one Taurus.
Okay. Early Taurus.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Any birthdays, T-James?
I don't got any birthdays over here, man. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. Zodic birthdays?
No.
Somebody's about to cuss T-James out later. Like, are you serious, bro?
Are you serious, man? How you forget about me?
Fucking baby. Sorry.
Any for you, ID?
No, I got nothing, bro.
Okay, we're actually over our next break, so we're gonna squeeze in this R&B joint before. And this artist actually gave us a custom intro too, so shout out to him. Kristen Keys has a new joint R&B, Under That Veil. So a good I guess proposal jam, if you will. So check this one out. Kristen Keys, Under That Veil, new music from Michigan. Right here on your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio. This is Fresh Juice. We'll be back with Zodic, T-James, and we'll play a little game. Take your pick.
Seattle, what's going on? This is Christian Keys, and I just want to send a lot of love and a huge thank you to my fam over at Fresh Juice and Rainier Avenue Radio as they add and play my brand new song, Under That Veil.
I wanna see you under that veil. I wanna see you under that veil. Off top, I ain't never met nobody like you before. Oh God, you're the flyest, finest person I know. I've got to lay all my cards on the table for you. I ain't never believed in a love like this, now baby I do. I wanna see you under that veil.
see you under that veil. Off top, I ain't never met nobody like you before. On God, you're the flyest, finest person I know. I've got to lay all my cards on the table for you. I ain't never believed in a love like this, now baby I do. I wanna see you under that veil, baby I do. I wanna do a beautiful life and spend it with you. I lift the veil, we both say yeah, all I ever need is you. I wanna see you under that veil, I wanna see you under that veil. I'm off top, I ain't even know I was ready for love. Heart dropped, very second that you walked in that door. Thank God for this good thing that I find it in myself. I got what I need, my life's complete, I don't want no one else. I wanna see you under that veil, baby I do. Beautiful life with you and spend it with you. Oh yeah, we both say yeah, yeah. All I ever need is you. I wanna see you under that veil, 'cause I just wanna kiss on your baby hair as you lay on my chest. Stop talking about life in the middle of the night. Ooh, that's the best. Take trips, make memories. Disrespect balconies with you. We'll give you baby hair kisses. Baby hair kisses. If that's cool. Yeah, that veil. Baby, I do. Baby, I do. I wanna see you, I do.
Give me wings so I can fly. You touch my heart, girl. This is Makian and I'm representing for Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. D-Money, Pint Size Patron, IDYourself OG Mambo. Let's go.
COVID-19 hurt my income, my health, and my family. We were about to lose our home when we heard we might be eligible for homeowner assistance funds from the government. We called 1-877-894-HOME and a housing counselor stepped in, they talked to our lender, and saved our home. Because falling on hard times does not have to mean losing your home. Federal funding details at washingtonhaf.org.
What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Queen Bree, inviting you to come join me on Clean Greens Living. Broadcasted Tuesdays, 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. On Clean Greens Living, we talk farming, community, and ways to being healthy. So come join me and let's discuss ways to create a healthier you and a healthier community.
Hi, I'm Paul Pearson of StarTime. Do you know that back in the 9th century, Rainier Avenue Radio was the host of the first annual Gregorian chant-off? Man, that was tight. Well, times have changed and so have we. Now you can hear all the great Rainier Avenue Radio shows on our mobile app for Android and iPhone. It's completely free on the Google Play Store and the iPhone App Store. The Rainier Avenue Radio app.
1, 2, get down! What's up, big and little homies? This is Masvita Maraire, host of Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio.world, your one-stop shop for Seattle sports. We cover preps, we cover college, we cover pro, we cover it all. Huskies, Mariners, Seahawks, Garfield, South, Roosevelt, Metro, King County. This is what you want to listen to for all the sports that's happening in Seattle. Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
See a bad
Hospital bills are often a surprise, and not the good kind. But you may also be surprised to learn that you can get 50, 75, or even 100% off those bills. Thanks to a new law, there's a good chance you're one of the 4 million Washingtonians who qualify. Whether or not you have health insurance, the law requires hospitals provide the care you need at an affordable cost. So, ask your hospital or visit affordablehospital.wa.gov to see if you are eligible.
What's good? This is Zodic Flow. You checking out Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice with D-Money, Pint Size Patron, and your boy IDYourself.
I got the mad digits, mad fitted. 100,000 on my bank account, no mad in it. I got the mad digits, mad fitted. 100,000 on my bank account, no mad in it. I got the misstep with your legs, chop them off, feed onto the beds. That's what you get for snitching on my whole clan. I don't take that shit lightly, Peter Pan, and never ends. It's like the bubonic plague. I go straight to your chest. What you know about stacking some bread? When you hungry and you got you a kid, and nobody that lends a helping hand. I made out the mud, I made out the wind. Chip on my shoulder, I'm still stacking chips. I struck it once, won't strike it again. Trying to make dividends. She said, can I join your team? Well, I guess that depends. Gotta do what no other girl can. I say that nip man. She know to make them big dance. Show me the difference between a baddie and a fan. She call me daddy, she been wanting to bring her friends. Long as they chill this deal and it's quick, I say hell yeah. The attitude in my crew, nothing new, we play the field. You already know my name, run the game, you know the deal. Mad digits, mad fitted. 100,000 on my bank account, no mad in it. I got the mad digits, mad fitted. 100,000 on my bank account, no mad in it. I got the. Back then you never saw the big picture. Crafted my craft for you to see. Now you move your heads with rhythm. Stay 10 toes down, everybody proud on me since the beginning. Ages of lonely nights, empty stomachs, I was driven. Ops, won't stop the clock. Block too damn hot. Don't shoot my shot till my knees drop. But that don't mean it easy though. Last year felt dead inside, this year's so pivotal. Take a step. If you can't do that, then make sure you take a breath. Everybody say heal your body, who what about your head? Don't matter if you're lonely, make sure your sanity is left. I'm the meanest, I'm the cleanest. When it comes to me and the throne, there ain't nothing in between us. What you heard from the haters, I'm a poet, I'm a dreamer. If you say you finna do something, you better fucking mean it. Sleeping at the bar, oh hush little baby. With no kick, but for being I'm too lazy. I got the shooter's finest, you know I live crazy. May have regrets, where I move, man, it don't faze me. Mad digits, mad fitted. 100,000 on my bank account, no mad in it. I got a mad digits, mad fitted, mad in it. 100,000 on my bank account, no mad in it.
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice, every Wednesday night, 9 to 11 p.m. with the Juice Pack. That is a Zodic right there with Mad. Almost like
I dig
Mad
that, man.
Max kind of look there right there.
Yeah, that was fire. That was a little bit of a different tempo too, man. You showing us you got a couple different bags there.
Yeah, that's pretty much the idea, you know. Like you just don't know exactly where I'm gonna. Keeping the audience and my fan base just on their toes. So the last track was definitely like a loosey goosey, you know what I'm saying? But this one, you know, we're entering into a new era of Zodic, new music coming out. So I'm actually gonna be trying to drop that either by the end of this month or like next month. So,
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay. It was definitely channeling like different, you know what I'm saying, different genres.
Yeah,
like that
so
was. Go ahead.
The interesting thing about that was that that beat, me and the homie Nobi, he produced that beat.
Shout out my guy Nobi.
I was gonna say, is it the Nobi that I know?
Was it the
It's
same
the
Nobi?
Hey, yo, Blation.
Yeah.
Oh
what up,
yeah,
Nobi?
okay.
There's only one Nobi, man.
There's only one Nobi, bro.
I literally got found. Somebody added me on Instagram called like
y'all can keep the Obi-Wan because we got the Nobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
It was like
what? But anyways,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
like
wild.
we made that from scratch because like I recorded the chorus and like the original chorus was I got a mad digits, don't get it mad switch, and he was like, hold up, he's like, instead of doing that, he's like, why don't you go, I got a mad digits, mad. I was like, okay, we'll try that and it sound better, you know what I'm saying? And then like I was just explaining to him like the nature of like the music video or like just the sound and like what exactly I feel. And then we just literally just clicked. It just made all these different sounds and stuff. And like I like actually like thought up of like the kick and snare. Like I was like beatboxing the kick and snare. He's like, yo, he's like, hold up, like keep doing that, bro. And then like we literally like put it like the kick and snare. And like that kick and snare felt like natural to me because I've been beatboxing that kick and snare like my whole entire life.
Wow. Yeah.
So it just literally fell into like my pockets like the whole entire song. And I feel like that song feels genuinely like Zodic. Like, so if people would ask like, yo, like what's Zodic sound like, that's definitely the song I would play for sure.
Man, that's what's up. And we're not done with Zodic. Trust me, he's gonna freestyle later on in the show. So get ready for that one.
It's live.
And trust me, we got love for T-James as well. There's a second joint from him coming as well later on in the program too. But right now, it's take your pick time. Yeah. Oh yeah, well we got into but yeah, okay, we plugged the juice real quick. Yeah, we got some pink lemonade going on right now, some good stuff.
Pink lemonade, yo, you serenade.
All right, let's set the mood again for take your pick again because that kind of all right. We're about to play take your pick.
Yeah.
Let's just play. Let's just play.
Thank you. All right,
let's just play.
All right.
I need another one.
This is the game for you all listening on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. There are two choices. You choose one of them. It's a very fun game. We also celebrate our favorite commenter every single show. So whatever your comment on the answer of any question, man, you could be playing with it. You could be fun with it. You could go crazy with it. You could be introspective, anything that grabs our attention because we're going to celebrate our favorite comment on the following episode. So without no further ado, let's take a look at last week's winner. And that is... How about Yella Cuz?
Let's go.
He said, hell nah, I hit 143 in the Hemi on I-5. I was damn.
I love that.
Street lights be going by like a picket fence, man.
If you were not listening last week, the reference to that one, I believe, was I think it was drive the fastest or run the fastest. So he was he wanted to be the fastest driver. All right, so let's get to some fresh ones here. We're gonna do 5 of them, get you all involved. So feel free to drop those comments, man. Let's have some fun. Take your pick with Zodic and T-James. Here's our first one. Talk like Yoda or breathe like Darth Vader.
I don't watch that show. I've never seen that movie.
Okay.
I got this.
I've never seen that movie. That's not fair.
I should have brought the inhaler with me.
Yo, so like that's not fair. I only know Darth Vader because I've never seen the movie, so I don't know what Yoda talks like.
Hey, he breathes like this, ID.
I'm flipping it.
No, I'm saying like, I know that. I know the Darth Vader one. I'm saying though, I've never seen the show, so I don't know what Yoda.
Yoda just talks backwards.
Talk like Yoda, how he do. I talk Yoda. He talk backwards. He talk backwards. That's how he talk. He talk backwards. So I don't know what that's going to do for my rap career. Like, can I rap normal and I just talk like Yoda?
Might take
you could do that, and that probably work out.
I'm sure there is something on YouTube of someone rapping like Yoda. They'll be like a Yoda rapper or something.
That's actually more talented than rapping normal. That's pretty tricky to do. You know what I mean? To reverse the placement and stuff.
Your whole career, you have to reverse all your lyrics. Your whole career, you reverse all your lyrics.
Lucas literally made a song that was called Backwards. Where he like spit like an 8-bar.
He actually did a part 2.
Talk like Yoda. Drop in 2025. T-James, OG Mambo, Zodic, Pint Size Patron, and ID yourself.
I talk like Yoda, man.
Now say that backwards.
Patron size pint yourself ID Zodic Mambo OG James C.
Hey.
Hey, make the money noise, man. I earned me a bag, man. I feel like Linda right now.
What are you doing, T, man? You breathing like Darth Vader? Or
man, I might be going a different route right here. I think breathing like Darth Vader is kind of cool, man. It's just kind of cool.
Or you just have asthma.
I'll go without the asthma. Yeah,
I just don't know that what that's gonna do for your live show, brother. Like you gonna be on that float riding through Salt Lake City, like working on my breathing as well as the come up.
Yeah, man.
We got two things going on.
Oh, did we hear what you were
trying to fill a lung up?
See, I was leaning towards.
Hey, I might be putting my foot. I might be putting my foot in my mouth.
All right, we're going with two at once, man. Let's get Zodic
My
first.
bad, my
and
bad,
we'll
go
get
ahead,
you
my
ID
bad,
right
go
after.
But I was saying, like, I was leaning towards like Vader. He would get the girls, but like he wouldn't be able to last that long in bed. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like Yoda would be saying some nasty stuff
He's
backwards.
talking crazy.
Oh,
Cheek size.
that's it. That's
Don't need you to relax.
like, wait, I put it.
Oh wow.
Oh
I
my
hope all the kids
God.
went to bed and gonna be looking at Yoda different, like, Yoda nasty.
Oh, Yoda. Gotta be doing flips. We doing flips in that bed, bro.
All right, D, what you got? What you got, man? What you got?
Oh, I'm saying I might be putting my foot in my mouth and then some boo boo as well. But Pete, if we can understand the ladies of this world, I'm pretty sure I could talk like Yoda.
Word.
I was like, as long as you put it in your mouth before you put it in the boo boo.
Pause.
For sure. Hey. It's been a while. It's been It's been a while.
Yo, Patron, you're on it, yo. You're on fire.
Gotta relax, big bro.
Patron's on fire. You need to relax, yo. He's ready for that battle. He's ready for that battle.
Got fresh takes all day.
All right, man. We're moving on to our next one. Take yo. Oh, and KJ says, "Hey, that song would go hard though."
Yoda rapping.
I loved it. I bet you somebody's already made it.
Oh, I'm sure there's like a Yoda rapping on YouTube somewhere. Yeah, definitely.
I'm looking at
a Yoda costume on and everything. So, all right, man. Let's move on. Here we go. Take your pick. Here we go. Wear summer clothes in the winter or wear winter clothes in the summer.
Where are you getting these questions from?
Wait, put it up again. Put it up again.
Riveting content here.
All right, so you can wear summer clothes in the winter or wear winter clothes in the summer.
I'm gonna go first. I'm wearing summer clothes in the wintertime because I'm engaged, and that's just what's going on over here. You feel me?
That's a health hazard.
I can't get hot like that, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the same page right there. I'm wearing summer clothes in the winter. I'm a sweater, bro. Like it just turned 80 degrees yesterday. In Salt Lake. I'm already sweating, man. It's too early for that.
Hey. You are tripping. That first snowstorm and you got nothing but a tank top and shorts, bro. You're about to be real. I'm gonna be wearing winter clothes in the summer because a crew neck, a sweatsuit constitutes as winter clothes, and I'm gonna just roll the sleeves up and not be hot. Now, how are you gonna compensate for being cold in your summer clothes in the winter? You're not. You're just not. It's not going to happen.
Because you're gonna have a lady.
Just a bunch of layers. Just
what you gonna have 19 tank tops on? You still gonna be cold, bro. Unless you start wearing the summer clothes like inappropriately and you wrapping t-shirts around your arm and you got a swim trunks around you, swim trunk scarf on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's great.
Especially after the winter we just had, there ain't no way y'all gonna have me in summer clothes out here. I got a hoodie on right now. Come on,
freezing my butt off, man.
I am rocking the North Face though.
Oh man. Oh, but
I don't know, man. It's supposed to get up to 10 here this summer, so.
Now, if you actually wear the layers that you actually wear during the winter, during the summer, man, like you would be overheating as well.
I guess either way, it's a health hazard.
Really? KJ says Mambo forever has the answer. Man, that might be comment. That might be the answer.
You ain't got the answer.
That might be the comment of the week already. But let's see. He also says
I'm the one who gave him the sway.
He says, I already wear winter clothes in the summer, flip-flops with sock and sweatpants in the winter. Okay. All right.
Man, shout out to the homie Devin Abney from my elementary school, because that young man used to wear summer clothes every season. I was like, how is this little white boy in a t-shirt and shorts every day? It just snowed. It just snowed yesterday, bro. I don't.
He's one of them classic guys. He got my legs don't get cold.
Every school had one of those. Like, he always had some Nike shorts and a t-shirt, and I just didn't get it.
Like, yo, my legs don't get cold. My legs don't get cold.
Everybody knows one though, that's for sure.
Oh,
hey,
Dean the Green says stream is fire. Okay. Oh, appreciate you. Appreciate it. Feel free to get your questions too, Dean. We want to get you involved as well, man. So, all right, let's move on to our next one. Here we go. Know everything about the universe or have an endless amount of imagination.
Oh, wow.
Wait, put it up again. Hold on. Put it up again.
Man, you gotta listen, man. All right.
I'm
everything.
Know everything crazy.
Know everything about the universe or have an endless amount of imagination.
Okay, this is easy. I'm ready now. I want to know everything about the universe, man.
Forever has the answer.
This dude heading straight to the station to give an answer. Move right now.
Where is he going?
I don't even know where he's at.
Where
man.
you going, bro? He said, "Oh hell no, I gotta drive this."
All right, Mambo. All right, you got the answer, man. Give it to us.
Man, I'm telling you, you got to know everything about the universe. What is the use of having an endless imagination? Like, as long as you got some kind of imagination, you good. You know what I'm saying? I want to know everything. There ain't no mysteries. People going to be like, hey, well, you don't know about that? Go ask Mambo because he knows. And now I'm
it's like you know the story of like the man who knew too much or whatever, the man who knew everything.
T is talking, man. T, what'd you say?
Oh, my bad, dude. I was just saying, you know, conversely, you know, the man who knew everything ended up being miserable because he knew all the bad stuff.
Yeah.
I'm getting paid for it, T. I can pay for that, man. I got therapy money.
Oh, he got paid for it too.
He's getting the bag on the knowledge.
What, you thought I was just giving the info away, T-James? Are you crazy? What?
I'm with you, T-James.
Hey, though, like endless amount of imagination, though, man. Like, that's like Chat GPT status. Like, you just come up with everything.
But I mean, like, if it's the universe, like, nothing surpasses the universe, so it doesn't matter how much imagination.
Whatever you could imagine, I know. And
exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, I mean, the universe.
Here's my thing: you really wouldn't want to blow your imagination on knowing everything before it's your time to know what you will learn to know before your old ages. And mind you, keep in mind, you knowing everything doesn't change the day you die. So by the time you die, ain't nobody else gonna know anything because you gone. So it's like, come on, man.
And I gotta say, man, the story is really. Hey, so check it. Like, the story is really
a generational wealth business.
No, go ahead,
You can store your brain in a whole computer, bro.
You got a rebuttal for everything, bro.
You were saying
the story is in the mystery, man. For sure.
Yeah, I'm with T-James on this one, man. If you know everything, what's the point?
And I
hey, don't trip, man. Me and Zodic gonna send you guys
answer again.
Package, man.
Honestly, bro, if I do everything, bro, I could just rest. I got nothing to do. Like, hey, I do everything. I ain't gonna do nothing.
Not knowing.
I posed this question. I said something like this. I said, if you could know the day that everybody was gonna pass, would you want to know it or something like that? And everybody said no. It's like, would you really want to know all that, bro?
I think I would. I don't know. I think I'm kind of crazy. I think I wouldn't want to know. So that way I can.
That's crazy, bro.
And I could do some nice things before they go. Versus, like,
he's gonna walk up to me. He's gonna walk up to me randomly.
Okay, you're gonna be a humanitarian.
Yeah, he's gonna walk up to me like on that bar. Hey, remember me, Joe Black? He's like, he just know what day he was gonna pass.
Let's see. Miles Salvador says know everything about the universe. She's with Mambo there. And KJ says I got a big imagination, so give me knowledge of the universe. Okay, he's already got an endless amount.
That's how I feel.
Dangerous.
Like,
You're
I
playing with
really
fire.
Imagine enough. Like, there's just no benefits in being able to imagine more. Like, what you gonna do with the imagination? Like,
you can't even imagine all the things that you could imagine, though.
Hey, like think it's
But what if you imagine the universe though?
It's
Being bigger than what it already is.
Hit him in the head with a honey bun.
We're getting into paradox territory, guys.
Woo!
If you have no recollection of something, how could you imagine it? So it's like
See,
imagine-
all these what ifs. I know so much about the universe. I'm really not worried about this. I know better. I know better than worry about this. I know better.
That was bending the spoon.
I just, with imagination, man, I just see it as like inspiration and to know more, just to keep you going.
How are you knowing more than the person who knows everything about the universe?
Because what's the point? What's the point? You got nothing else to learn.
This is exactly what they just trying to get a rise out of you, man. But listen to them, bro. Because they know you know everything. They're just trying to.
This is crazy. You can't know better.
But you didn't know that they would do that.
It's me, the one who knows it all, baby.
Oh my God! All right,
he said, "Don't knows it all, baby."
Hey, I was just auditioning for my next Zodic role. You know what I'm saying in the movie. That was good.
Clearly,
that's how you get in the character.
That was good. That was good. Accessible world. That's what I was going for.
All right, we on to our last take your pick, man. Last take your pick, and it's all about food, man. Chinese food or Mexican food?
Easy.
I feel like this is racist a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like I wanted to pick soul food, but you took it off the map, bro.
Chinese food.
Oh man.
And like, why we had to specify? Like, why couldn't we just say like Latin food in general? And
why
then
you
like
Chinese with an A?
General, you know?
That was racist.
Well, we gotta skip the question now.
Do we have another one? You know what?
That was racist.
I hope they don't cancel me. And I'm a little more fearful of my Mexican brothers than my Chinese brothers, so I'm going ahead and rock with the Mexican food, man. Burritos and tacos for me, man. Y'all can have a wanti, but you see, for me, I still got Filipino food in my life, so I'm not really tripping. Y'all can have the Chinese food. I can't really compensate for Mexican food.
I was born in San Diego, and so we used to call that little Mexico. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Mexican food. You did
Mexican food? Okay. What are you doing, T?
Man, I'm going Mexican food all day, man. All day. It's fresh, it's zesty, spicy.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I got on it.
Yeah.
What's on the menu?
What's on the menu?
So what you doing?
Mexican food
with the beef and the fries.
Yeah.
Cheese all over.
Carne asada.
What's the best Mexican spot in Washington, man?
The one that I tried was the one over in Cheney. I forgot what that place was called. Oh my God!
I feel like the best Mexican spot is gonna be over here on the east side of the mountain somewhere. They just
probably.
I don't know. I mean, you might be right, bro.
But I mean, you can never front on those taco trucks, man.
Hey, you know what? You know what's good as long as they don't speak too much English. Like if I walk up, you're like,
who we talking about being racist, man?
I don't trust it.
From a genuine place. We literally caught you live.
I need there to be a language barrier. This order needs to be a little difficult. You know what I mean?
We need to see
no, asada. I said asada. Asada.
Yeah, we need the culture. Like you can't be whitewashed. You can't be whitewashed in tacos. Like
can't have
that. Like what? Like no,
would you like your taco with some guac?
Like wait, no. This ain't Taco Bell, bro. Like I need to go.
Hey, nah, man, look.
Oh,
I did not just go to the sketch.
And I want you to know that goes for every cultural food. Like if it's Asian food, we can't understand each other that clearly. So I know it's gonna be good. I know they're going back there and put their foot in.
We need Miles to weigh in on this. We need Miles.
That is a good way.
We need Miles.
I'm actually going with the Chinese food, man. I just love takeout, man. It's dope.
That's fair. Yeah, you can give her that.
Hey, you can reheat Chinese food. Don't try to reheat those Mexican.
You can reheat Mexican food. You just gotta know what you're doing.
I ain't never reheated some nachos.
Mm-mm.
That burrito. That burrito.
He's right.
We about to attack you,
Patron. I've ever been to a Mexican restaurant and been like, you know what? I'm gonna take the nachos. Like I don't think that was ever like.
That's my go-to.
Oh man, it looks like KJ's having a quandrum
warm
on
him
this
up in the
one,
oven.
man. He says,
Man,
"Man,
that's hard.
I'm going with Chinese, but I love me some Mexican. Now I'm going Mexican. Yeah, Mexican, Chinese be having some questionable."
Yo, comment of the show.
And then he says, "Plus Mexicans be cooking all the Chinese food in those restaurants."
Hey,
stepping it up,
hey, that is
They
crazy.
Yo,
And for sure,
killing,
comment
bro.
of the week, but that is a fact. You go
It's
to
gotta be it.
any age, go to any
the
restaurant,
hibachi
and there's
stove.
gonna be at least
Sure.
one Hispanic person that gets it.
Go with that knife work.
They win by default.
You are much.
Oh my God. Oh man, we are way over the break, man.
Wait,
That was definitely
Hibachi is
I had a
Japanese,
Mexican
bro.
hibachi chef.
Hibachi is Japanese. Don't play with me. This would have made it a little easier for me.
We are way over the break, guys. Let's take your pick. Thank you, everybody, for playing. We'll select one of our favorites for tonight's program and celebrate it in 2 weeks when we come back for another show. But before the break, man, we got a new one coming to you from Dallas. And this one coming to him from Rakim El-Jabbar. And this joint is called Elementary Dreams. So enjoy this one by Rakim El-Jabbar off his album Big Baby Thanos.
Shout out to Dean the Green. That's really why I asked the question. Where the
Jerry.
All right, check this one out from Rakim El-Jabbar. We'll be right back with Zodic. We'll be back with T-James. T-James, a joint from him, and a freestyle from Zodic's and an ID the question on top of all that.
I remember thinking I would be signed by 13. Elementary dreams. 19 years later, heavy on the scene. Feeling like Hove when he sold his triple beam. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. The best rookies rhyming with no reasonable doubt. But these labels can't figure me out. Most fold, I just figure reroute. We was always chasing paper. Get the money now, take the accolades later. Stash half, rip the rest for the now and laters. My youthful interest spent in K-Swiss, now it's Gators. Suits well Taylor, Steve Harvey Razor. Dreaming while I'm scheming on 140 acres. Every thought is dangerous. Diamonds in my phrases, or a gold plated. Peep the bigger picture, how I framed it. Me and destiny got acquainted. I know the ins and outs, you can't maze us. It's in the DNA, you can't change this. So the flow is ageless. No matter how you spell it out, I hang, man. Look at how they raised us. You can never blame us. The God of iron couldn't cage us. Yeah, where I'm from, they don't wanna hear these songs. Church boys turn gangster, they don't wanna hear these psalms. Came a long way from writing poems, trying to cope with the death of my father. Nowadays, what I offer's free game on the chalk, but from my authentic author. Probably could've went to Harvard, but my intellect sharper than katanas. All my speeches for rewinders. Above the stars where you find us, and the sun couldn't blind us, cause we shining internally, eternally. Rhyming like I left the infirmary. Nothing less than lyrical surgery, certainly. Those who never heard of me, every stage I grace another murder scene. Peace.
Salutations, my peoples and peepettes.
The bronze, silver, and the gold.
You're now tuned into Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio with D-Money, Pint Size Patron, ID Yourself, and OG Mambo. Tap in.
Fucking right,
Yes,
nigga.
sir.
Damn right, this is on the radio, nigga. Damn right about that, nigga.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face, wipe things down, clean up your space. When you cough and sneeze, do responsibly. If you feel you're getting ill, isolate at home and chill. No, you're not alone. Please pick up your phone and call 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Community Radio Station will provide you with more information. Say Rainier Avenue Radio. Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
The beat of the Fox with nastiness is back on K-Fox Night Beat.
Yo, what's the deal? It's the legendary Hall of Fame DJ Mixmaster Ice from UTFO.
What's up? Who you thought this is? This is Sir Mix-a-Lot.
And this is Terry Lewis.
And I'm Grand Mixer GMS.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Third Degree.
This is JJ Hudson from the High Children family.
Sunday nights from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's K-Fox Night Beat with DJ Nastiness.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music. Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
That's my noise.
Pace. Atlantic Street Center has been serving the children, youth, and families of the Seattle-King County area since 1910. We partner with families, communities to raise healthy, successful children and youth through services including counseling, early learning, youth development, domestic violence, and education support for school-aged children. Committed to serving the African-American community, Atlantic Street Center provides services and support for all marginalized people. Learn more at AtlanticStreetCenter.org.
Hey, it's your boy John. Y'all now tuned in with Fresh Juice at Rainier Avenue Radio, hosted by D Money, Pint Size Patron, ID Yourself, and OG Mambo. Let's get it.
You just sound like you're stupid now. You prove it to me every time you move your mouth. Never went to school, you didn't think to go the student route. Older, none the wiser, got the IQ of a juvenile. Most of the population isn't educated, and spreading dumb ideas isn't regulated. Now being rich and dumb and famous is what's celebrated. Get a couple 100,000 followers and the fella made it. Brain is in a vegetative state, y'all. Kids aspiring to be the next Jake Paul. Your Instagram photos are hella fake, dog. Man, is everybody catching a case of this brain fog? Yeah, you all sound dumb. Yeah, you all sound dumb. Yeah. Man, you all sound. Never knew a no-way dog could be so dumb. Brain power super weak, though dumb. Feels like playing with a cheat code. All I gotta do is beat these people that seem so dumb. Why does everybody seem so dumb? I don't care what you think, you're dumb. Spare me your opinion, please. Go millions of people, how could they all be so dumb? Logic is lost on the populace. Often it's nobody opts to use common sense. Probably y'all just caught up on an Oculus. Problems always what you thought was innocuous. Got them all hopped up on opulence. Want the new model, but all are homogenous. A basic standard of knowledge does not exist. This is why I do not get into arguments, yeah. And I know I ain't the smartest dude, but outsmarting you really isn't that hard to do. You always been a couple calls short of a barbecue. You either slow, stupid, or dumb, and one part is true. Yeah, you all sound dumb. Yeah, you all sound dumb. Yeah. Man, you all sound. Never knew a no-way dog could be so dumb. Brain power super weak, though dumb. Feels like playing with a cheat code. All I gotta do is beat these people that seem so dumb. Why does everybody seem so dumb? I don't care what you think, you're dumb. Spare me your opinion, please. Go millions of people, how could they all be so dumb?
Hey, that go dumb right there. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio, every Wednesday night, 9 to 11 p.m., hosted by the Juice Pack. That is T-James on that joint right there. Dumb off of the album, of course, working on a come up.
Comment here by Yellow Cuz. What up, Yellow Cuz?
Hey, this week's comment winner. Long day, but I'm back.
You know what it is.
Yes. And Dean the Green, going back to that the Take Your Pick segment, Larnitos in Seattle is bomb Mexican barbecue hybrid restaurant. Man.
I might have to check it out, man.
Yeah.
That dumb joint, man. Like I really mess with your concepts, man. Like these songs there's a theme to them. You know what I mean? And it gives it it sets like a pretty much a scenery for every song. I don't know if y'all hear me.
Yes, yeah. You're going through the soundboard, not on your laptop, man. So no worries there. Yeah. T, you are muted, man. T, you are muted.
Okay.
T's muted.
Yes. Now we can hear T.
Man, I appreciate it. Though. I definitely try to stick with like a topic for songs, man. I always try to listen to what the beat is trying to say, and what would feel comfortable rapping over it, and try to go that way. But with Dumb, like really, man, I was trying to just get some stuff off my chest. I feel like I was seeing all these people on the internet just saying dumb stuff, and
right.
I mean, like we're like in like the misinformation era, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Where people just like believe anything without any backing at all. And then they just like feel, they're so emphatic about like pushing that, whatever their belief is. And it may not be even backed on any facts at all, but they double down, you know what I mean? And they just sound dumb, man.
Yeah.
I just like had to speak on it, man.
It's like they be responding to stuff that like might not even have been said. Like,
right.
It's just out there.
Well, on that note of analyzing information, why don't we do ID the question?
Oh yeah, Yellow Cuz, you did win the comment, man.
From your scalp to your feet, ID the question when you speak. Let me ask you something. And it's real ironic that you guys are talking about this, because y'all done brought this up like 2 or 3 times in the segment or in the episode in general. But my question goes as written: when does old school turn into old? Do you fear there will be a time when old school music isn't favored? Because in a sense of how I love watching all these Method Man videos that keep dropping, for example, we are going to become old school, if you will, and the people that are popping right now will become old school, if you will. But do you think it will recycle, as the old school will still be relevant as our old school currently is today?
Okay, there we go. ID the question: will old school music always be popular? That's another way of putting it, but
I think that old music always has its validity, and it got to the top at its time, and it, everything kind of has its life. It has its life.
You sound a little bit like you're basing that on seniority. Is that what you're talking about? Like seniority based on the fact that they've been around for so long that they should?
No, but like they were popping in their day, and like that should be recognized and celebrated.
Always.
But it may not still be. It's never gonna always be the thing. Like we're always gonna be progressing on to the next thing, always on to the next thing. But you always got to remember what your roots are, where you came from, and that's where the validity still stays, I think.
For sure.
You know what's super clowning is like when CeeLo would make songs that just sounded like they were made in the 60s or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a vibe for sure, but it was like he was hella getting it off.
We already did this, man. We did this chapter.
So I've recently thought about this because one of our shows here at Rainier Avenue Radio is called Star Time, and it is an old school show, and it actually just hit 300 episodes on the station today. So shouts out to Star Time and Paul Pearson. But they play 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and literally just started playing 90s. And I'm like, those songs from the 50s, 60s, 70s, I feel like they're still going to be played on the freaking radio in 100 years, man. It's just they're going to keep playing them over and over and over every generation, man. Sometimes
but you realize, like,
yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, these kids don't like our old school music. You know that, right? So it's like I get what you're saying because we agree with that.
A lot of these kids be liking old school music, man. A lot of them.
Some of them do. No, I can agree. Some of them do. I just don't feel like the majority of them do the way our generation liked the old school music from before us.
For sure. What's your take on this, Exotic?
Well, coming as a 23-year-old, I'd say me personally, like I personally love old school music because like I've been raised on that. Like my family is just very old school in general. Like my mom had me when she was 38, and now like both my mom and my dad are entering their 60s. So like my whole family is just very like mature and just old school and stuff like that. But like people are like my current generation, like if it's not like like something that just isn't like pushed like all the time that is old school, it's just not popping no more. Like even like old school is like ancient now. Like literally like songs that were popping in like 2010s is like old. That's old.
Like Rakim.
Songs in like 2017, 2018, old. Like if you play Bobby Shmurda, old, bro. Old. Like, no one's gonna play today. Like, bro, are you what? Like, bro, no one's gonna play Kid Ink. Nobody's gonna play. I mean, like people will play Mac Miller, right? I mean, like if they're like a super big fan of him, but if they play like his old stuff, they're kind of just like, you know what I'm saying? Like even like that depressing like 2018 SoundCloud sound is not even popular no more. Like, literally, songs popular today is like New York trap, and then it's like any song that's like that you can dance to that's like under 3 minutes is like what's popular today.
Well, that's also another point that I'm making, man. I don't think the songs from the 2000s and the 2010s are not going to be making the rounds like the songs from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, even 90s.
Well, I mean, they could. I mean, they could.
I don't think they're going to be as longevity.
I think maybe if you give it, because I've been hearing now like more 2000 songs be coming up way more. So I think maybe if you give it like 5-10 years, bro.
Yep.
2000s might be pushed just as much as like the 90s.
I know as much every time I go to the grocery store. I hear Drake, so we're getting there.
Well, I mean, like Drake is, you know, he's still active in the game, and regardless of what you hear.
But you know that the grocery store doesn't play the hits; they play the old school joints. So they're putting Drake in the grocery stores now.
You could be at the PCC.
I was at the Safeway, man.
Okay.
Oh man. All right, let's see. We only got a little bit left time here for Take Your Pick, so we definitely want to get to this freestyle from Zodic, man. So without no further ado, we're gonna turn it over to you, my guy.
Let's go.
Fresh Juice exclusive.
You guys need that siren, bro.
Yes, well, we got something along there.
Why you try to take a black man's job away, dog? That's what I do. That's me. We don't need this.
All right, we'll let you do that, man. No sound effect. We'll let you do it. I mean,
and if I don't do it, ID does it. So like,
I only do it for Take Your Pick. Y'all only do it for Take Your Pick.
Only Take Your Pick. Okay. All right, man. We got to get to this freestyle, man. So we're gonna go ahead and turn the beat. We're gonna turn it over to Zodic, man. We're gonna let him do his thing. Here we go.
Get it.
Yeah, can you turn that up in my headphones too?
Hey, ooh, hey, look through my mind, I've been so divine. I know I've been sweet as a juice, but I've been so damn defined. I'm trying to understand my mind when it's blind. I'm trying to pick up the word one at a time. I've been on the grind with the phone. Understand that everything I say, I got to own. Understand I be in a whole new zone with the players. Even care that I even play fair. I understand, I know I gotta work hard like as long as my. And now I see you in the stairs. I'm about to go ahead and take a step up them stairs. I'm about to eat you up like a little bear. Understand now I'm about to get it. Go with the hairs. I'm moving fast with it with the tactics. Understand I know I got aesthetics. Understand I know I be bragging with it. I know with the posts I straight up supposed to know I gotta get it. They supposed to not be born. Something we gotta be better. Gotta go back to the business. I bet it. I know I be popping. And I understand, I know I gotta get it with my optics. Understand, I've been seated with the DVD. Understand, now I gotta make amends. You know, I gotta break the fence. I might break, but I just never ever win. You should get in your mind everything I always meant. Everything I'm feeling like an alien. They call me Ben. Every time I'm about to hit you up, I hit up all your friends. Every time I always gotta see you, you be like, damn, is he really him? Is he really him? Every time you be popping off like a big blimp. They just say the world is yours, when it really be mine. I always and be watching the time, they clocking how the time be mine. I'll always be the chosen one, MJ up in his prime. Understand, I've been like an optimist. I'm so proud with enough to tryna be a pro and you just be the con. Understand who I is. I be the don. I just be the don. He made a Teflon. Understand, I know I got to get into the gun. Understand, I in my zone. I'm about to get it like an icicle cone. I'm isolated like IDYourself. You already know. You already know. I'm going to my broke and I'm already broke. So I'm about to break your dough. About to break your teeth. Understand what I mean? I don't care what I can say. Cause I'm a free line. I always be saying the 9 lies. Don't ever mess with me. I be fed with the sensitivities. I be wanting 150s, but I ain't got no 2 cents with it. Understand I got the blue check with it. Oh, with the minor in my zone, I'm rapping all that everything that you be saying. I just be catching movie the lieutenant. Understand I got a aesthetics of rapping so much, you know I already did it. I got the systems, I be stacking and flipping. Let's go.
Zodic, ladies and gentlemen, Fresh Juice exclusive.
Let's
go. You got one for that. You get one for that.
Man,
Just love it.
I mean, do you want another round? We got 5 minutes left.
I would love a run. What do you guys think? Another round?
You want another round?
I can do this, bro. Let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna find something real quick. That was a J. Cole type beat. So someone throw out an artist type beat real quick.
Line something up, man.
Someone throw something out.
JID.
Let me give me something more intimidating.
Something more intimidating. Mob beat.
He wants shit. He wants shit.
Mob Deep type beat. Okay, let's see what we get with this one. Mob Deep and Biggie Smalls type
I literally
beat.
wrote like 2 songs like this week too, so I'm kind of just in like writing mode too.
Okay, it's go mode.
Okay, let's see what you got on this one.
Hey,
Fresh Juice exclusive.
I'm about to write it with the pen. Every time I say it, talking, never talking self-defense. Understand to get you with the lens. I'm looking in a different direction with the picture. I'm about to get it like it's Christmas. I'll never ever give it to you like Thanksgiving. Understand the fixings, all you gotta be. Understand that we did it. Understand we always got you pushing. I've been doing out the boxes in the boxes. I've been rapping all down. Back in the days when you could wait. Understand I'm about to see you in your birthday. Yeah, man, I'm about to do everything you're gonna say. I think I just break it off the sound. Hey. I know I gotta get it at a distance and everything. I always stand at it. Put on respect, you gotta get it out the lens. And I'm about to get it. It's the whole exotic really up in here. This is Fresh Wednesday with a fresh take. Let me make it freaking clear. I just top tier, been on the league. Then they hit you with the cipher and I understand. Now I get it. I get my ID when I hit it. I don't have to the point. Understand I catch the money and I said, yeah, bet. I just hit it with the right leg. I'm washing away, don't never hesitate. Understand I got a list, but I ain't ever gonna play. Understand I know I try to be like the freaking grades. If you try to stand next to me, you better be great. Understand I know I gotta get it, never get a break. I'm about to put my brakes on you one day. I'm about to step on your throat because I be the gonna go for the kill. Yeah, you already know.
Let's go.
Right, they call me a Zoe. Understand I'm turning Dragon Balls and you already know. Understand just like Broly. Understand I know I'm about to mix it up with the ravioli. Hey! I got the ice cream with cannoli. Yeah, you can never hold me. No, hold me down with the face in the senses. I'll be working so hard as can I get it? Can I get it? Can I always get it? You can people know. So you already do understand I be hotter than the truth when I hit them in the truth. Every time I always wear the suit with the bad girl suit. What you already do, I do. I believe nothing but the residues.
Dang.
Throw some water on him. He's on fire. Throw some water on him.
Let's go.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
I had to redeem myself.
Fresh Juice exclusive.
I had to redeem myself.
Oh, that was hype as hell, man.
Fresh Juice exclusive.
Ooh, and that second one was even hotter than the first one.
Yes, sir. No, we're just growing, bro. We're just growing.
Man. We out of time.
Off the dome, baby. Off the dome.
We out of time, man. Woo. Man.
Zodic, I dig the music, bro. Like we were listening earlier, man. I dig the music, man. I'd love to work together, man.
Well, heck yeah, bro. Make sure to shoot
Yeah.
me a text if you got any projects. I'd love to come out or just.
I want to work too, guys. Don't leave me
You
out.
too, bro. I know you got like plenty of shows too, OG. So
welcome to the network.
All right, so we got a minute left, so I want to give you both the opportunity. Any final words? Anything you want to say before we bounce? So, T-James, take it away.
Man, it's been a pleasure, been an honor to be here on Fresh Juice with the Juice Pack.
Yes.
And or the Juice Squad. I don't know what it is yet, but it's been dope, man. You know, check me out. Go to LSTBYZ.com. Check us out. Our whole artist group is really dope. We got battle events down here. We're doing shows. We would love to do some cross collaboration stuff with the artists that are interested. Come on down.
Appreciate you joining us, man. Definitely come back when you got the video done too, man.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be a good follow-up.
Woo, yes, definitely. There's going to be a huge story from that one. Zodic, man, final words.
I mean, it's hard to follow up after that.
That was it.
Just make sure to follow your boy on the gram. Okay, Zodic, ZODIC_flow. I am always up to stuff. I'm always doing crazy things, always doing new and different things, just trying to grow as a person, just trying to connect and just make a whole new fan base, man. You know, just go follow your boy, bro. Like, don't doubt the kid, because the kid gonna turn into a man one day. That's
Hey,
bars.
like Dean the Green says, yes. Bars. Shouts out Miles as well. Thank you for the great time. Stay safe. God bless. Good night. Yes,
bars.
That's also bars.
Bars.
All right, we're gonna be off next week. No Fresh Juice, unfortunately. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a couple of guests, Markel and Ronnie Bingo.
Let's go.
April 26th. So check us out in 2 weeks, man. On April 26th, 9 to 11 p.m. Wednesday. It'll be our 653rd show. Oof. 2 weeks from now. So, and then remember, we are off because of Rainier Ave's Earth Deserves More Than a Day. So lots of celebration for climate justice all week long, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. all the way until 7 p.m. Stories, conversations, film. You can go to calltoconscience.world to see an entire schedule of live broadcasts that'll be happening here at the Columbia City Theater for Earth Day and climate justice and all that kind of beautiful stuff, man. All right, Neon Ghost Show is next, so we got to get to them. So peace and bless. And tonight's juice was pink lemonade. All right, we out.